once told me to do a search online. Search for photos of Earth, he said. This shit will blow your mind. So I opened up the Google and I looked for photos of Earth. Well, a lot of photos came up. He said, click on the first. He said, that's the famous blue marble that everybody's seen. We've seen this photo 1,000 times upon our TV screen. But let me tell you something about that famous shot. It's not a photo at all, man. It was made in Photoshop, cause there ain't no photographs of us. Somebody tell me why. They're all just Photoshop cartoons, they're all just CGI. No photographic proof of a code, no, none at all. Why the hell can no one take a photo of this ball? He was goddamn right. That shit did blow my mind. Cause I thought the blue marble was a photo all this time. Well, don't you think that's strange? He said suspiciously. Now, the fact it ain't a photo seems pretty weird to me. I mean, the most important photo that man could ever take, this huge iconic image turns out to be a fake? Well, I couldn't quite believe it, man. I was pretty shocked. I needed further proof that this photo's photoshopped. He said, look up Robert Simon. He made that cartoon ball. He's the guy you should research. He works for NASA and all. He openly admits that it's all just artistry. He said, and I quote, it's photoshopped, but it has to be. There ain't no photographs of us. Somebody tell me why. They're all just Photoshop cartoons. They're all just CGI. No photographic proof of a code, no, none at all. Why the hell can no one take a photo of this ball? Yep, every photo of the Earth is artist trickery. All the photos on Google, man, are as fake can be. Download all the photos and put them side by side. Compare all the continents. They're each a different size. Compare all the colors, each globe a different shade. If all of these were photos, man, they should look the goddamn same. Where's the continuity? There's none. No, none at all. All that NASA gives us is a bunch of cartoon balls, cause there ain't no photographs of us. Somebody tell me why. They're all just Photoshop cartoons, they're all just CGI. No photographic proof of a code, no, none at all. Why the hell can no one take a photo of this ball? Now we're supposed to have this telescope, right, that's flying past the stars, taking beautiful photos of Jupiter and Mars. Well, I've got a small suggestion, NASA. Here's something you can do. Point that thing at planet Earth and take a shot or two, because there should be goddamn thousands of photos of where we live. But Hubble ain't taken one. That's suspicious, don't you think? We got all these fancy pictures of spinning galaxies, but not one goddamn photo of the Earth for us to see. Cause there ain't no photographs of us. Somebody tell me why. They're all just Photoshop cartoons, they're all just CGI. No photographic proof of a code, no, none at all. Why the hell can no one take a photo of this ball? There ain't no photographs of us, somebody tell me why. They're all just Photoshop cartoons, they're all just CGI. No photographic proof of a code, no, none at all. Why the hell can no one take a photo of this ball?
All right, folks. What is the good word? We gotta get rid of some of that glare back there. Let's see if that works. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. We are going to chit chat about the moon. It's not right here, but that's where the moon would be. We are going to hope to get some of your opinions on the moon, because none of us have 100% guarantee what it is. There's been some interesting comments in obviously the comments on the videos that I've been doing on the moon, and how I mentioned that there was a scientist that mentioned that it could be plasma, and I guess I didn't leave the scientist's name in the video, but there is one, and just because I don't remember the guy's name doesn't mean that it never happened. So if you can come up with any facts on your supposed globe of your own, not stating other people's opinions or statements, that would be wonderful. As a flat earther, I go out and record the moon myself. I don't just sit here and ramble on and show other people's videos of faking videos or producing a so-called moon video and calling it what they've been told it is, a solid rock, which it's not. There is facts and evidence stating that the moon is semi-transparent or translucent. These are not opinions, these are facts. And of course, the globies do not provide any proof that it's not transparent. When you can see stars and so-called planets through the moon. Of course, just watching the end of Back to the Future, and it's got a icon there of the moon. Interesting. So where are we at that with everybody's opinion? That's what we need to figure out. And there's also been comments about, what were the comments? They're just nonsense comments, because these are the people that don't do anything. They don't have the P1000. They don't record the moon. They don't record the stars, but yet their mouth keeps moving. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what it is. It's pathetic. And if the world was not flat, which it is, why are we even discussing it? Because supposedly it's a globe. It's all been figured out. Right? Wrong. That's why we have people questioning things. Things don't make sense. On your supposed ball. That's why we're questioning things. Yeah, okay. Why do we see the sky behind the moon 24 hours a day? Why do we see the dark sky behind the moon at night? Why do we see the blue sky behind the moon during the day? These globies will not explain that. The moon is transparent. We see through the moon. It is visible with your own two eyes. You see it in front. In front. What about if they're going through the moon? So then the stars are only like 65 miles away then, because that's where the rocket stopped, 65, 70 miles. That's where the sprites, lightning sprites go, 65, 70 miles. That's where the top of the firmament or the dome or whatever you want to call it, the ceiling is above us. Because in the center of your ceiling is over 800,000 feet. At Antarctic Circle, it's 13,000 feet. So there is some kind of an arc or slope to whatever's up there. The question that came up today is people in Australia who would be on the outer edge of that lower part of the ceiling. We were going to talk about the moon, but we're kind of going off topic here. People in Australia in the summer are really afraid of getting skin cancer. Now, from what I know, vitamin D is excellent for your body. But that's not the issue. The issue is when you burn your skin. After 2 or 3 times getting a burn, that's not good. And they're more prone to burning in Australia. The question that I have is why? Because that's what I do. I ask questions. Remember, I just don't listen to the statements said to me. I actually come back with questions because I just don't go, oh, okay, blah, 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 blah. You know, this is where globies don't come into effect. They don't ask questions. They just sit there with their thumb up their ass. So the question is, why are they prone to burning more in the summer than any other country? Not just any other season, but any other country. Maybe because the sun could be closer to them rather than North America. Because if there was a slope to the ceiling above us, the further it moved this way, the lower it would have to go. Correct? And then if it went to the northern hemisphere, it would become higher because it's more at the center point of the arc or the dome or the ceiling, whatever it is. That's my theory. But it sounds appropriate to me if they are more prone to burning more in the summer than other countries in the summer. Not just more prone to burning in the summer, because it gets hot here in Canada too. So why are they more prone to getting cancer and burning more in the summer? So, according to my text, not my text, my comment that I got left here the other day, Flatzoid is going to be premiering my moon plasma video next month. Hopefully, he goes along with that. That would be kind of cool because we need to expose more of the truth videos. We need to get them out there. And these globies can come up with their theories on whatever else. I had a comment on there, I deleted it. He was explaining my moon plasma video as atmospheric issues, whatever you want to call them, because the moon was closer to the horizon. My name is Globehead. I don't know how to think or ask questions. I don't get these people. I just don't. They just randomly say stuff. No facts whatsoever. They don't know where the fucking moon is in my videos. They're assuming shit. They have no idea where I live or recorded the video from. They're just unbelievable. I've recorded the moon hundreds of times. That has never happened to me ever when it comes up over the horizon. My video is not even at the horizon. It's pointing up into the sky. So I don't know where this guy comes up with this moronic bullshit theories. I feel sad for these people. I really do. How do they tie their shoes or dress themselves in the mornings? How do they do it? Because they cannot mentally think. They just can't. They have problems. There are hospitals for people like this. It's very, very sad. Yeah, global software. I guess the software is going to be truthful rather than my live video feed of the fucking moon. So the video I'm recording of the moon is totally false. It's the wrong moon. There must be another moon on the horizon somewhere else that I should have been recording. I should just record whatever the software tells me. Oh, the moon is just over the horizon when it's right above my head. That's kind of weird. Kind of fucking weird, man. Kind of weird, boys and girls. I guess we should all just read the newspapers and the books and the magazines because they're all true, boys and girls. The newspapers would never lie. Software would never lie. But yet you who have children lie to your own children. Unbelievable. Not acceptable. This is going to be a short stream, guys. I'm very sorry, but the chat is not going anywhere. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that up in the air for the truthers to come on and view the video footage and the live stream, and we'll go from there. Obviously, I'm tweaking someone's mind, getting underneath their skin because they don't like the truth. Unbelievable how people tell me what to do and how to do it in relation to a piece of software when I'm actually visually seeing the moon myself. So I must be hallucinating, or I have to take this piece of software. And I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's really sad. It really is sad. If the horizon was 9 o'clock, the moon would have been at 11 o'clock. Okay. It wasn't anywhere near the horizon. And I have dozens and dozens of other moon videos from recording just popping up over the horizon. And it does not do that effect. Never have I ever seen anybody record the moon as I did when the lunar eclipse was happening in May of this year. If you're claiming it was atmospheric distortion, show me the other hundreds of videos that other people have recorded that same phenomenon happening. I'm done. I can't talk to the 4-year-olds anymore, okay? I would like some self taught, educated people here in order to talk to them. You're not asking questions. You're assuming mine is the only single one. If you're claiming mine is a video feed over the horizon, then show me the other horizon videos that you are speaking of. Show me proof that you are on a spinning globe. Let's start with that one, okay? Then we can move on with the fucking moon that you think is a rock. I've got about 10 experiments here just in my living room here that I need to do to figure out what the firmament is, how the moon reacts, how come we can see the sun at the same time India can see it. For like 3 or 4 hours out of the day, India sees the same sun we do here in Saskatchewan. That's the shit I'm trying to figure out. I just don't accept what the morons tell me on TV. I'm trying to figure out what the firmament is, how it works, even if it exists, what it is, what the ceiling is, what the firmament is, if it's crystal, glass, cabbage, orange juice, milk, whatever you want to call it. I need to figure out what it is. I need to figure out what the moon is, how it works, and I need to figure out what the fucking sun is. All of you people know what the answers are, I guess, hey? Because you're all freaking geniuses. Like I said, I'm doing the experiments. What are you doing other than opening your fucking traps? Nothing. Blah, 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 blah. We do the experiments. Where are the globies that own the P1000s and the lasers doing these experiments? You will see none whatsoever. None. Globies like Simon Dan and McToon, they don't even know what P1000s are. They wouldn't even know what to do with one. Because guess what? All as they would show us is a flat horizon with those cameras. And then, ooh, what would they do with them? I don't know. Maybe put them on their seats and jam them up their anal? I don't know what they would do with them. But I myself would point it at the moon or the sun or the stars and record something. Maybe the stars might be a good idea. Point it at the flat horizon, showing that there is no curvature from the left or right or front to back. There is none whatsoever. I don't live in a delusion. You people do. I would take this to Supreme Court. You wouldn't, because I would win and you would lose. That's how shit works. Trey, what is going on, my brother? We need to go out for lunch someday, brother. Good to see you guys. It's sure nice to have of course, comments have said it's nice to see that you have a roof over your head now. I must have been sleeping in a convertible then. Because I had a roof over my head before. Just it was a lot lower. So yeah, that's what I do here. Do experiments. Now that I got the flat earth map behind me, I can figure out the flight plans and follow them on radar and see that they are straight lines, not curves or arcs or whatever you want to call them, V patterns or zigzag patterns. They're actually straight lines from the other side of the world to here. Because I track them all the time on radar apps, on flight tracking apps. This is what globies do not do. They just open their mouth and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, planes fly upside down and sideways and blah, blah, blah. They fly over the curve when they fly over top of the globe, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Yeah, Star Trails proof stationary. Yeah, here's one for you too. I got to do another video on, like, I will be able to do it because this table is long enough. I want to give you examples, things to look at, visually see, because I'm just going to wipe this camera. It might be dirty a little bit here. Give the globies a visualizing aspect of the globe and how shit is told to us, all these lies. So we're going to do some experiments, maybe even tomorrow. Tuesday, I'm going to Regina. So I need to go pick up some more stuff, some more of my crap. And what else? So yeah, we're going to be doing some things here on the table. Hopefully they work. And I can explain them in relation to what we are told and how shit doesn't work and the things that we see visually with our own two eyes every day of our lives. So these are the things that I think about, okay? And we'll figure that out tomorrow or in the next few days or next few videos. But I need to pick up those markers. Yeah, I need to pick up washable Crayola markers, because I need to draw some diagrams on the wall. Joey's in the house. Good to see you, brother. Moon's transparent disc. Yeah, I don't know what the hell it is, but yeah. My question, I was thinking about the sun the other day. Is there, like, so when the sun rotates around us, is it always like this and rotating around like this? Because do we only see one side of the sun, or is the sun a complete sphere? That is another thing we don't know. But I think some people have recorded it. Where am I going with this? Has there been people? I think there has. If the sun does the same thing as the moon, doing this through the sky, like the moon, because it rotates as it moves, like a clock. And I'm just kind of curious if the sun does this too, because there are those sunspots, and I'm just wondering if. See, these are the questions. I ask questions all the time. These are questions that people don't ask. Is the sun moving like this, or are the sunspots moving, or are both of them moving? So we need to figure that out. Or is it rotating like this, or is it just a solid state and just moving without any movement whatsoever? I don't know. These are the things that people could be figuring out themselves. Either that, or instead of drawing things, I was actually going to hang some like styrofoam balls from the ceiling and suspend them out like the supposed bullshit drama that we've been taught. Yeah, Trey. Vitamin C it up, brother. Take 5 or 6 vitamin C pills. High doses of vitamin D, and you'll be good to go. Ginger, get some ginger. But yeah, so there's lots and lots of questions that could be happening. We're going to be doing some more. I wish I wasn't so lazy. I've been so lazy lately, but I've recorded the moon so many times. Like the moon, I could have recorded for a bit here, maybe a half an hour or so, but what am I recording it for again? Like I've done it 100 times. The only reason why I would do it is if I went out there for like the entirety of the time the moon spent in the sky, take 3 or 4 SD cards and just freaking record it for like 2 hours continuously, and then come back and review the footage and see if I caught anything moving by the moon or a star going behind the moon or anything like that, or is so-called, a plane flying by it or a so-called satellite or anything like that, whatever it is. And then, like I said, there's like it's going to take some time, but there are other things that I've got planned for doing experiments with. I am eventually going to find somebody to ask questions about these wind turbines, and find out exactly how those stupid things work. My birth father, I think, used to do maintenance on them, so I can give him a call. I think he used to do them. If I remember, because he told me once that he was hanging upside down inside one of the stairways, doing some maintenance or something. And so that, and then obviously the amount of stars that I can see out here is a lot more. It's a lot more clear, the sky here, so I'm able to see more and more. Obviously, we'll be doing some. We could do some laser footages. I am going to get the city lights. I did do the measurement the other day on Google. I just didn't write it down. So when I see the city lights, I'm going to record that too. That'll be fun. See, these are the things that I do, and truthers and people who want to know things. Globies do not do this. They think they see curvature, which is fucking weird. Nowhere in this world, when we build in construction, highways, railroads, anywhere, when we do city planning, we do not add in curvature, folks. Airplane. It's not an air curve, okay? Compasses, spirit levels. There are things that do not work on a globe. Hold on here. I gotta find, see if I took that picture or not. Here. Yes. All these things cannot work on a globe. A sundial, gyroscope, lighthouse, and a periscope. These do not work on a globe. So for those globies out there, McToon, Simon, Dan, please explain how these things could ever possibly work on a globe when they all deal with level or motionless objects. Like the earth is motionless, so that's why we call this a sundial, because the sun is moving, not the morons who live on this earth. Cuckoo Town. Caroline, how are you doing? Hope you're doing fine. I'm settling in just fine. It's sure nice to just have a nice, comfortable sleep. That's the main thing. And pardon my language, I can take a shit and a piss anytime I want, and a nice bath and relax, which is absolutely wonderful. So, what else? Yeah, we were supposed to be talking about the moon, but again, nobody's going to agree with anything because nobody knows what it is. I just know what it's not. It's not a solid rock. That we can prove quite easily. My heart condition is under control. I am doing better, but not 100%. I am still caught off guard if I do too much in relation to walking too fast or doing something too fast. I still have lots of medication that I take during the day, and my insulin here for my sugar levels, because my body does not produce insulin. So I don't notice a difference when I take insulin whatsoever. It just shows up different when I do the sugar level tests. It does go down, but there's no effect in relation to that. Like I don't feel any different than I did when my sugar levels were 30. At least I don't think I do. Maybe my body does, and I'm just not aware of it. But yeah, maybe over more time I'll figure it out or feel more of a difference. My birthday's on Saturday, if you want to know. Maybe I'll go live on Saturday too, eh? Can anybody guess how old I'll be on Saturday? I don't know if people have been paying attention to how old I am now, but so, yes. In fact, I hope this guy will kind of advertise my channel, because I'm going to tell you guys to go check out his channel. He's quite entertaining. I like what he talks about. His name is Flatzoid, Flatzoids perspective. He is going to supposedly be premiering my plasma moon video next month. So whenever that'll be, I guess 43, 44, turn 47. So you guys are close. I did get a printer today, not donated, but I guess it was donated, given to me, which is fantastic. So we are going to be printing off some serious photos. Actually, I should show you those other ones. They're basically screenshots of some videos, which you guys have all probably seen. But we will be printing off more. Maybe I won't show you them. Where did I put them? What I have them here. Oh, they're here somewhere. Anyways, where are they? I did find, where's this book? This book in the building here, and it's a thick one here, on September 11th. And there's some pretty cool pictures in here that I can obviously analyze and have a look at on 9/11 and stuff. It's not addressed to anybody, and it looks like an older book, obviously, from I'm assuming that year. There is no date on it. So, but anyways, yeah. I'll have to show you guys the pictures some other day. Did I get a house? No, just a really small apartment. Just a 1-bedroom apartment, and it does me just perfect. So if anybody plans on coming to Saskatchewan, please let me know. And you're always welcome here. So yeah, what else can we talk about? Basically just want to talk about the moon, but of course we always get sidetracked on things. So yeah, check out Flatzoid's channel there, and hopefully I will be trying to message him on his videos there and reminding him that it would be cool if he could do my video there, and maybe I can grab some more subscribers would be nice. And I had Chinese tonight. I went to a local restaurant here in town. Wasn't too bad. It was filling. I thought I wasn't going to get full, but at least I was full for a while. But probably eat again before I go to bed. But yeah, again, I hope every single one of you guys are having a wonderful evening there. Who else is here? We got Harmon Walker. How you doing? And Sally, Caroline, Books, obviously Trey. Yeah, I gotta raise my pooter up to more like this, then I could see better. That almost looks better in the background too. I get something to lift my pooter up in the air. So yeah. So yeah, maybe I'll do some more experiments in the house here tomorrow, in the apartment, and I want to show you something with the globe, because these guys. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna give you a hint for tomorrow. Remember, we are told, and this goes out to the globies, we are told the earth tilts due to the seasons. That's all I'm saying. Just remember that there are two objects in the sky. But yet we tilt. I will explain it tomorrow. The McToon, Simon Dan, what drugs are you on? Seriously, your earth tilts. Remember, I don't know what the numbers are or the degrees. I don't need to know them. You tell me how much your earth tilts in relation to the summer to the winter. Tell me how much it tilts, okay? And I'll get back to you on that one tomorrow. Remember, there are two objects, the sun and the moon in the sky, and you think your earth tilts. Oh my God, these guys are fucking hilarious. I wish I made the amount of money they did. Who is paying you people? Seriously. Oh my God. There are two lights in the sky, the sun and the moon. Figure this out. Your earth tilts supposedly on a globe. I feel very, very sorry for these people. Very sorry. What is 23.4 degrees? Oh, fuckarama. Yes, I know the stars are there too, but you can even use the stars. But I'm just using in relation to the seasons because the earth tilts supposedly. It must be tilting a lot, like every day. And I'll explain it tomorrow. Oh, fuck. I am so happy to be awake. I would be so sad and depressed to be a sheep or asleep still. That is so sad. And they'll come back and say, Mikey doesn't even know the degrees that the earth tilts. That's how stupid he is. Guess what? The earth doesn't tilt, so I don't need to know no fucking numbers. "23.4 is the number of brain cells within their skulls. Or maybe that's their IQ. I have no idea. Yeah, 666. Oh, it's funny. That poor Earth tilting every day. It must split at some point, and one tilts this way and one tilts this way. I don't know. It's fucking weird. Oh my god. How can I have that set up? That's why I gotta suspend something from the ceiling. Or can I hold it? I tell you, these so-called scientists have it all fucked up, boys and girls. They weren't thinking. Just keep feeding the sheep the bullshit stories. And we could, Rob Skiba did a video on it. Yeah, I may have seen it. I didn't watch much of Rob Skiba's stuff because I'm very sorry, but I've met him a few times and I didn't agree with the way he treated me. So shit on him. So whatever. And that's a personal experience, not just a theory or an opinion. So what are we at there? Almost an hour, eh? I think we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the tilt. We're gonna tilt this way, and then we're gonna tilt this way, and we're gonna tilt this way, and then we're gonna tilt this way. And everything's gonna stay in the sky at the same position, right? Oh, fuck, that's funny. Oh, well, and then they'll come up with some stupid explanation in theory. Well, Mike, this is how it works. This is how it works. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, can you show me anything in reality other than blah, 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 blah? No, they cannot. Because they don't get off their asses and show you something out in reality, out in the real world. They don't take you and show you with their P1000 the curve. The curve. We are looking for the curve. You know, it has an arc on it. One point is lower than the next within the middle. Something like that, you know, like a bowl or a banana or something like that. What time is it? 7:30. And you're gonna hear it here first, folks. I love 5G. It is so fucking fast It's unbelievable. I love it. I am not afraid of it. I love it. My phone here at my apartment is on steroids now due to 5G. And I recommend 5G anywhere. If you want fast internet, fast downloads, uploads, anything fast on your computer, on your Android TV, on your smart TV, on your phone or your tablet, 5G, highly recommended. So there you go, folks. Should I draw a diagram on the wall or use the globe for tomorrow or whenever I decide to do it? What could I do? You guys are fantastic. You keep it real and keep her flat. All right. Keep researching the truth. Stop eating yellow snow. It does nothing for you. Okay. Eat the brown snow. No, don't eat any snow whatsoever because 90% of it is probably not even real snow. Because there was some weird shit happening a month ago when it snowed here. The snow was weird. Anyways, I'll explain that another day. Speaking of whiteboard, I have a big one that I have brought in from an older house that I stayed in before that was left behind. It's got to be 5 feet wide. It's a quite big one. But then again, I used to use washable markers on the wall, and that just worked perfectly fine. It did like stain a tiny bit, but you use bleach and it comes off. It all depends on how long you leave the marker on the wall for. If you leave it there for 6 months, obviously it's going to like penetrate into the paint, but you can still get it out with bleach. But even these, I got the white marker or whatever these are called. What are these called? Yeah, these white marker deals. These come off the wall. Or at least, yeah. Did I draw on the wall today? Yeah. Yeah, because I was using these. We're drawing lines on the map behind me because I got that laminated today. So that's what these markers are for. But yeah. Yeah, I do have a whiteboard, but thank you for the offer. I don't know if I would want to use the whiteboard. It's because then you put it on the wall, and if it shifts, it'll start scraping the wall, type of thing. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, thanks again for everybody tuning in. It was a fantastic evening, and we will be doing more experiments and more examples of how we are told that shit works. That just does not work in reality. It just doesn't. Sorry. The Globies can go bury their heads in the sand. I'm sorry. It's just, they've got nothing. Anyways, guys, have a fantastic start of your work week if you are working. And please do not take your job too seriously, because the only reason why you're working is to make the company money, not you, the company. So please stop being a slave, at least a serious one. No need for it. All right. Thanks again. Peace out. I love you all. And there you go. Thanks again for all your help and checking me out. And we'll talk to you soon. Have a great evening. Yeah, folks, take care.